I want to go over the be back phone calls. What are your voicemail messages like? Let's go through this. Who wants to go first? The camera's on me, not you guys.
Okay.
Let's go.
My first one, if I get the voicemail, hey you guys, I just want to thank you very much for coming in, taking a look at this particular vehicle with me. Please, if y'all have any questions about the vehicle in particular, feel free to get back in touch with me at your convenience. Also, to let you know, again, at Neil Huffman, we are home of the price protection guarantee, which means if you find the vehicle elsewhere for less, we will refund you 110% of the difference. Thank you for your time. Here's my name and number.
I like it. You're giving some value. Now, that's the first voice message. What about the other ones?
Follow up after that, I think as the process gets a little bit longer and you realize that you might lose that potential deal down the road, they get a little bit more direct and to the point. Hey, I just want to let you know, again, if y'all have any questions, or, I might give them a reason. Hey, this one just dropped in price.
Let me redirect. Okay, this is good, because I actually like the first message you said, and the second made sense too. But here's something I'm going to throw out here. How many of you have voicemail scripts?
Yeah, we have. Excuse me. We that's what I was saying on our in our dealer peak. We have and that's what makes dealer peak nice. You don't have. They have unlimited. Well, I say unlimited, but you have like 20 or 30 scripts that you can go through based on if this is a 30-day or whatever. But
Come on, you are an automotive professional.
Hey, I'm gonna use what's there. I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel because I have it.
But what you should do is that with your experience, you've got such an amazing gift. You've got so many years doing this. You're going to know what's going to work and what's not going to work. You know what I mean? So what I would personally recommend, and here's another note that I would do, is create or modify a voicemail library, okay? And then enumerate them, okay? So for example, day 1, just like you have email template 1, email template 2, I would turn around and create at least 20 or 30 different voicemail scripts. 20 or 30 different voicemail scripts. Because what you want to be able to do is you got to understand something. This person just came into the dealership. It's like catching a big fish. And I'm not equating or degrading anybody that they're fishes or like that. I'm just trying to give a visual analogy. You've got this fish on the hook, so to speak, right? And then you just let him go back into the water. And then you're like, here, fishy, 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 fishy. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. That's what a lot of follow-up is. You've got to turn around. If you let that fish go back in the water, you better go in. You better turn around and put on your hat, your vest, your bait, your tack, all that stuff, and go ready to go get that fish again. Make sense? So what I'd like you to think about is creating a voicemail library. Create a voicemail library on that's makes sense to you. That's not just from Dealer Peak. I love Dealer Peak too.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that you, at least if you don't, when it comes to, I guess, gifts and abilities, once again, you have a template. You have something that you can always, take from. Like you said, I can take this and create this and add my own, based on my relationship with the customer and what they're looking for. So what I'm saying is sometimes it's just nice to have a place to start. When you say 20 or 30, create your own, okay, well, I've got some templates. All of them won't say verbatim we're there, but there's a place to start. For those of us, I'm talking about me, I don't know what everybody else's creativity is. You have to know your personal limitations. And so I'm glad that I have that part of it to be able to actually go in and say, okay, yeah, I could use part of this. And then make a video, like you say, create my own voicemail videos. Voicemails to leave customers.
I love it. That's what I want you to do. Now, just think about how much more successful you all be if you had a very strong library of voicemail scripts, and then it's just really plug and play. So if you've got a prospect, and it's the day 1 phone call, day 2 phone call, you've got something different to say. Who wants to hear the same thing? Hi, this is Sean from Neil Huffman Nissan. Please give me a call when you get a chance. Hi, this is Sean from Neil Huffman Nissan. Hi, this is Sean from Neil Huffman Nissan. And honestly, when you're kind of going, you all make money by commissions, correct? Okay, so you've got to just work. Sometimes it gets rhythmic. Would you all agree with that? Sometimes you're in rhythm and you're pounding away. You're grinding. Sometimes when you're working so hard, you need to take a step back to sharpen the saw, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the voicemail messages are really important. So the two things we talked about for B-backs are obviously the video emails, and we talked about the voicemail messages. What about social media? Who is actively involved? Matter of fact, let me just do this as an